Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to Big Dumb Monsters. I am Chris,
I'm Nick.
and this week we are talking the 1984 sci-fi horror-ish classic.
Action.
Yeah,
I mean, it's definitely an action movie.
Definitely action. The Terminator,
Fuck yeah.
starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, Michael Biehn, and Linda Hamilton. Directed by the goddamn legendary James Cameron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever met anybody that's not liked Terminator. Like, just as a franchise.
Yeah. Well,
I
the
mean,
first two anyway.
Yeah. I always forget that they made movies after that, Like, because I don't watch them.
I don't hate all of the...
Salvation was good.
I like Salvation. I like Genesis. I'll say it. I like Dark Fate. I'll say that too. Notice I didn't fucking throw in Terminator 3.
You didn't mention 3. Weird.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
weird. Show was bad too. I don't care. It wasn't good.
Whatever.
Anyway.
Summer Glau was awesome.
Yeah, she is awesome. That show wasn't. Anyway, we watched Terminator. And you can watch Terminator along with us and listen to us rant and rave. And we love it. Like red-blooded American nerds. So yeah, Big Dumb Monsters, watching the Terminator. Enjoy the show. All right, we're going to talk about Terminator now.
Yeah, we've been doing this for like 15 minutes and haven't mentioned that.
Yeah.
Tonight we are talking... Oh, we did mention that actually at the beginning.
Totally.
Yeah, we're talking Terminator 1984. We've just seen Arnold Schwarzenegger's bare naked ass.
Yeah, you see his hog later, too.
I missed that part.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we're being treated to Michael Bihn's bare naked ass right now.
Mm.
Yeah. A lot of bare naked man ass in the beginning of this movie, but still a pretty damn good movie.
Yeah, I forgot how much I actually like this one. Like,
Yeah.
I like this more than 2.
Really?
I know that's heresy among most people.
Yeah.
It's just a better constructed movie for me. Like, I
could see it's more of a...
it's gritty.
Yeah.
This almost feels
There's more
more like a John Carpenter movie than a James Cameron movie.
I could see that. I want to say there's like I was going to say there's more depth to this one, but I don't even know if that's necessarily true.
No, there's
Yeah.
I mean, there's more to the second one, but
It's just a completely different movie. It's just
it's more glamorous.
Yeah, the big budget action movie. Like,
Yeah. This was fairly low budget, and it feels that way.
mm-hmm.
But that's where the charm is for me with this style of movie.
Yeah.
It's just there's something about, like, I don't know, like lower quality film and just like kind of shoddy effects.
Yeah.
I mean, like, nothing was like really bad other than the puppet head that they were working with.
The Arnold Schwarzenegger puppet. But even that, like, I'll take the fake Arnold Schwarzenegger animatronic head over a CGI
Oh, every
like
day.
Schwarzenegger head. Like,
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was like so fucking bad.
Yeah. But yeah, that scene, I mean, like, you immediately know, you see the plastic Arnold Schwarzenegger, like his hands like moving up to the face.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
What I actually didn't like even more than the fake head was the appliances they put over his eyebrows when they were supposed to be like burned off.
Yeah, I thought he actually just shaved his eyebrows off.
Maybe later in the movie, but at some point you can tell that it's just like caked on latex.
Yeah.
It's fucking bad.
He does look very, very weird.
Yeah. Like Marilyn Manson weird.
I don't know if this is in your trivia, but I believe the original choice for the Terminator, O.J. Simpson.
One of. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
They didn't think he was menacing enough. Turns out they was
Joke's
wrong.
on them. Yeah.
Oh boy. In 1993, he's got something to say about that.
Yeah. Surprise. But I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger, I mean, it works. I mean, like, this makes his career pretty much. Like, this is the first thing I think that really like blows him up. I mean,
he had Conan the Barbarian before this.
Oh shit, that's right.
But this was
that was 81?
No. Well, this was 84.
So it's going to be like 83, I think. I'm usually spot on with this.
Yeah, 80, 82, 83 maybe.
Yeah.
It was like he left filming this at one point to do Destroyer.
Oh, okay.
That came out the same year.
Yeah, that was 84. I remember seeing that in the drive-in when I was a kid.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I would have been 5.
It's a good time to see that movie.
Yeah, that is true.
It really, like,
I do remember it to this day. Like, you know? But yeah, like because he isn't, his English is terrible, so he doesn't speak much intentionally. And like, I think that makes him that much more menacing, that much more like believable as this like just killing robot.
Yeah. Just an absolute killing machine.
Yeah.
No, it's, yeah, I think it was partially because of his horrific accent and partially because like that works for that monster. You know what I mean? Like if he's walking around dropping one-liners all over the place, it loses a lot.
Yeah.
Because he's supposed to be just a killing machine. He doesn't have to say anything. He has to talk to move on to the next thing, to find out what information he needs. And then that's it. Done.
Yeah. And then, Robert Patrick. Yeah.
Yes.
Takes more of that role in the second one, where Arnold's more of like the comedy relief, like,
Yeah.
And like he's supposed to be your action hero, but there's not much depth to him.
No, not really. It just doesn't. I think that's another reason I didn't like the second one as much, because he's just like a one-liner machine at that point, where he's trying to be funny because he's learning all these phrases.
Yeah.
I don't need that. Like, he's still a mindless killing. Well, not mindless, but he's still a killing machine. Like,
well, yeah, I mean,
he's just programmed to protect instead of like seek and destroy. I was
just watching a little while ago the scene right after like him and John first meet up, where like he's holding John like up in the air.
Yeah.
And like the two muscle heads like come over like, hey, like, try to help John.
Yeah.
And then like I think one of them takes a swing at him or something, and then like he throws him onto the hood of the car, and like he's about to blow his brains out, and John's like, no, like, put the gun away, like, yeah. So yeah, I mean, he is still a brainless killing machine, a mindless killing machine.
Yeah. You know what? Another thing that this movie has going for it, it doesn't have Budnick from Salute Your Shorts.
See, I aged out of like Nickelodeon right as that was coming on, so I
Really?
Yeah.
Because that was like early 90s.
Yeah. I would like say like what, 92, 93?
Salute Your Shorts? Yeah, Jesus Christ.
See, I would have been like 13, 14. I'm into cooler shit at this point. Camp on Awana.
That's Michelle, isn't
it? I'm 100%. Yeah.
Oh, no.
You are watching live. Yeah. It's just this.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, just happening like 100 yards away.
Oh, man. Yeah, Zeke the plumber. I can smell your fear. Zeke the plumber doesn't have a nose.
Back to Terminator.
Yeah.
I was honestly trying to think of something that doesn't work in this movie for me. And like I can ding it for like the fake Arnold head, all right, like just because like it's something you see and know it's a special effect.
Yeah.
Like a good special effect should be seamless.
Yeah.
Again, like I said, I would prefer the fake Arnold head over a CGI Arnold head.
Absolutely.
But I'll ding it for that. Other than that,
not much.
Yeah.
Really not much.
Yeah.
It's an hour and 42 minutes-ish. Doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, no, it moves.
I don't feel like I could pull anything out of it.
And this is before James Cameron like goes up his own ass a little bit too much. So like it's not like if he made this movie today, it'd be like 4 hours long.
Well, yeah. He didn't really do anything before this. Like Piranha 2. Who gives a fuck? Like,
yeah.
He wasn't a household name really until this. Even after this, he wasn't like that well known.
Yeah.
Until he did like Aliens.
Aliens, yeah. Which, I mean, that's a pretty good 1-2 punch. Like this and then Aliens. Like,
was this? This would have been right after because Aliens
84, 86. Yeah.
Yeah, 86. So yeah, he probably spent 95 working on this, or 85 working on Aliens after coming off of this in 84.
Yeah. Pardon me.
I guess so.
This is a damn good. I know we mentioned this last week, which actually isn't out on the podcast yet. But the Patriarchy Unicorn Farts After Dark, really good beer.
It's stupid good.
Yeah.
There you go. Drink that for breakfast.
It's a cinnamon toast crunch stout, basically.
Yeah, with glitter in it. I'm not going to pour it into a glass because I don't want to know that I'm eating glitter.
And I'm a savage who doesn't, I drink straight out of the can.
Yeah. It comes in a thing that I can drink out of. So that's what I'm going to do.
It's its own, container.
No, there's really not much that you could be like, oh, it doesn't need this or it needs more of this. Like, it's kind of got it all for an action flick.
Yeah.
They're like a sci-fi horror /
even
action flick. It's got a lot.
For like the first movie, and like I'm sure he wasn't planning a franchise at this point, but like does a pretty good bit of world building for the first movie.
Yeah.
Like usually like when you make a first movie like this, it's just like you throw in a little bit of lore and like, we'll build off that for the second one. Yeah. Whereas like in this, we actually see the future in a couple of scenes. Like I think those scenes like don't get mentioned enough for how good they look and how good they are. The scenes in the future, like
the props that they were using for that, all the models and stuff, they were amazing, really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's supposed to be 18 in this movie. She's like 28.
Oh yeah, no, that's no 18-year-old. No,
not even close.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's really, like I said, for an hour 40 plus, there's not a lot of fat on it.
I mean, if anybody listening or watching, hey, we're watching now, can think of anything like to ding this movie on, like negatively, like let us know.
Yeah.
Because I really could not think of anything. Like even like I said, even with the Arnold head thing, I'm stretching to throw that in there.
Yeah.
Just to have something to say negatively.
I mean, is it the best action movie? No.
No. But I mean, it's in the conversation
it's up there.
Yeah. Like conversation of the best action movies for sure.
Yeah. I would it's in the top 10 for sure.
Yeah. I might even put it and the second one in the top 5.
Yeah.
I would, I mean, like,
yeah, I mean, the second one is it's legendary.
Yeah.
You can't take anything away from it. For me, it's just too clean. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, it doesn't have the grittiness of this one.
That's what I look for in an action flick. I want something that feels dirty.
This doesn't have the signature Cameron look yet.
No.
Where like by the time he rolls around to Terminator 2, it has that look, that like almost like really Scottish kind of glow to it. Like,
I mean, it's sort of a Ridley Scott thing, but James Cameron has a look all his own.
Yeah,
like it looks like a James Cameron.
Yeah,
look.
The only thing I can compare it to
it's
is like
super clean. Everything's like high def, gorgeous, and like not to take anything away from it because that is absolutely a merit on its own. But man, I like a dirty, grimy ass movie. Yeah, like something that's like these scenes of the future. It looks filthy. Like
that looks amazing. These giant like robots rolling in the background. You have guys in the foreground. Like and I know it's just like a movie screen in the background, but it looks so good.
Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of hokiness to it, but I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. I like it a lot. Actually, those gigantic tank robot things look like Rob the Robot. You remember the old Nintendo?
The Nintendo robot. I will say this movie. Well, the first 2 movies.
Had all you need to watch.
Yeah. I will say I was going to, in terms of video games, awesome fucking video games.
The Terminator 2 arcade shooter,
legendary. Yeah, I was this close to buying that. Like,
are you shitting me?
Because it was down to $300. Like it was,
Was it a 1-up arcade one?
Yeah, it's got 2 guns on it. Like it's got the whole deal.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The Terminator Salvation game was fucking good too.
I think I played that.
Yeah. I played the fuck out of that game.
But I played the Terminator games for Game Gear. I had it for Game Gear. And it was also out for like Genesis. I don't know if it was out for any other platforms, but it was hard as hell.
Well, yeah.
You had to like those giant like canister grenades, like in like the future boards, you'd like roll them. It was your only weapon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you'd like roll them at enemies and like you were fighting tanks and shit. When you're like Kyle Reese, like in the 80s, you have like a shotgun.
Yeah.
So like it was so awesome. It's so unbelievably hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the era of fucking hard games.
Yeah.
You got like all your FromSoft games kind of rip all that shit off these days. Like, yeah, Dark Souls is really hard. Did you ever play Lion King? Did you ever play Aladdin?
Yeah, Aladdin. Yeah.
Goddamn near impossible.
You ever play Ghosts and Goblins for NES?
Woof.
Yeah.
That's the one where you gotta beat the game and then beat it again.
Yeah. Nice job, asshole. Do it again. And we're gonna make it harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta earn that win.
Yeah. I hated that game so much.
It's really well made though.
Mm-hmm.
She's wearing a Jetsons bootleg ass shirt. George Jetson did not have black hair.
No, he did not. Yeah.
Wait, or is that the Jetsons dressed as the Flintstones? Is that what that is?
No, it's just
a bootleg
Jetson shirt. Yeah, with all the wrong colors.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like the shirts they give to kids in like South America that are all like the team that loses the Super Bowl. Like it's just like world champs on it.
Sorry. Yeah. Oh, that's lame. Holy shit. You know what? I could have done without Lance Hendrickson in this movie.
He didn't really have a whole lot to do. It's just he's like a big name.
He's just annoying.
Yeah, and then his character, he's in like what, 2 scenes, maybe 3 at the most.
Yeah, probably like 3 or 4.
Yeah,
but not like he's not really adding anything to the movie. I think he's probably just name draw.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he was brought on just so they could be like, hey, Lance Hendrickson is in this movie. But come on, a little more money.
Is he that big at this point?
84?
It's before Aliens.
Yeah. He had to have done some shit worth watching. I'm sure we'll find out.
We'll eventually answer that question.
We will.
I'm sorry. She's not 18. That girl is not 18. That girl's like 25.
She's 27 or 29, something like that. Yeah.
Oh, is she in reality that old?
Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. What the fuck's her name? Linda Hamilton. Yeah.
Yeah, no 18-year-old's apartment looks like this either.
Oh, fuck no.
Every 18-year-old lives in a shithole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. When they live on their own, they live in squalor.
Yeah.
Especially when they're a fucking waitress for a chain restaurant.
A burger restaurant, like a chain burger restaurant.
Sweet lizard, though.
Big giant iguana. His agent is terrible because he's only in this one movie. Like, iguanas live to like, what, 50, 60? Like, he could still be in these movies.
His agent is terrible.
Yeah.
I gotta get work for this fucking iguana.
This iguana fucking... He's got a drinking problem and a coke problem. He can't do these movies anymore.
He can't stay on task. Son of a bitch, an iguana. Holy shit.
Yeah. Dead space, dead air, great for entertainment.
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm sorry, I'm just reading comments.
Yeah.
We have a load of them. Trying to sub you guys, but
old ass 80s Honda scooter.
Yeah, that thing is garbage looking.
I love that she actually had to like physically chain it up when she went to work because like it's so small and light you could just pick it up and walk off.
Yeah, yeah, I would have. Scrap that son of a bitch.
Yoink.
I kind of want one though. I'm not gonna lie.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't have that thought. Like,
Just like a sick, tricked out scooter.
see, I quick, trip down to Stewart's down the street. Like,
It was my favorite ride in Vice City.
yeah. Oh, what the fuck were they called?
Stoppies.
Was
You
that
do the
it?
like the endo? They called it a stoppie.
No, what was the name of the scooter?
Oh, Jesus Christ. It was a take on Vespa. Vapor? No.
I think it was.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What was it? Somebody help us out. What was the scooter called in Vice City?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Yeah. But yeah, a lot of these detective scenes just I know they're important because they're like, hey, this is everything happening on the periphery of these like fucking
Well, it adds
wild ass murders.
Yeah, I mean, like, it adds a little bit of reality to the situation. Like, this is how it really would, like, the police aren't going to be like, a killer robot, let's go get it. Like,
right.
They're going to be like, no, this guy's fucking crazy.
There's a psycho killer on the loose.
Yeah, they're going to treat it as that. Like,
they're just grounding it.
Yeah. So, I mean, I see why that element would be in it to balance out, like, the craziness of it, like, the sci-fi of it.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess it wasn't as good as it could have been. Yeah. I suppose. And not to the detriment of like the people acting in it, because Lance Hedges fucking awesome.
Scooter McCooter. No, that is definitely not the
Scooter
name.
McCooter. Yeah. I don't know. I guess I'm digging for shit to be like, it's not a 10. Definitely not a 10 because this fucking bullshit reason. I don't know. Hated the psychologist guy. Just hated him.
That dude is in the first 3 movies as the same character.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Gross. Gross. He's just a smarmy dickhead. Like he's the stereotype of that character. Like, I have a psychoanalyst come in and he's gonna be a sarcastic douchebag.
Yeah.
I don't need it.
I was gonna say, like, in the second movie, like, how is he still skeptical of her? Like, after having witnessed what the fuck went down. Like, yeah, I mean, like, okay, I mean, like, is he maybe trying to rationalize, like, okay, this man was just like a lone man with, like, who just happened to be well armed and lucky. Like,
yeah.
Really? Like, this dude killed, I think they say 17, like, police officers.
Something like that.
Yeah, like in the second movie, because they say, like, he's wanted for the murder of, like, 17 officers in 1984. Like, like, something isn't off, something doesn't add up. Like,
how about that robot skeleton they found?
yeah, like, and I know in the second movie they say that, like, Cyberdyne only finds, like, the CPU unit and, like, the arm, but like, the leg blows off in its entirety.
Yeah.
Like, it's just hanging out there. It's not destroyed in the press. It's just like, like, it's just out in, like, one of the walkways. Like, so somebody, like, maybe, like, it's probably, like, the police grabbed it and, like, put it as evidence, maybe.
Fucking
like,
janitor picked it up and threw it away.
Who knows? But, like, even if it's evidence, like, there's a giant fucking robotic leg. Like, yeah. Like, maybe there's a little bit to this story. Like,
just a wee bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah. No. Apparently not for the police, though. Oh well. Jesus Christ. Yeah. You ready to throw down a rating?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're at that 20-minute mark.
About 20 minutes. That's when we usually throw one down. 8. It's an 8.
Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah, I think I'm right there with you. Like, I was on 8, then I'm like, maybe I'm going a little low. I was going to maybe go as high as a 9, but, like,
the music didn't drive me wild.
Yeah.
It was very, I mean, I guess it was purposely.
It's very like, minimalist. Like,
stiff, minimalist, and kind of like a robotic sort of. I think that was intentional.
Yeah.
It just didn't do it for me.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with an 8 on this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's not perfect, but it is damn good.
It really is. And the effects that look good look amazing.
Like some of the stop motion stuff looks a little herky jerky, but again, like I would rather have stop motion.
Yeah, like once all the skin was gone off the T-800, it almost looked like a Harryhausen kind of thing.
Yeah,
but I'll take it.
Yeah,
I mean, what else are you gonna do? It's 1984. You know, like you go with what you got.
Someone's greasy legs.
Yeah. Yeah. It is kind of weird. Like, the 80s loved oiled up people for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, just greased up motherfuckers. Just, grinding all over each other. Just greasing up on grease. Just, Ugh. So, yeah, all right. Yeah, 8's all around.
It is an 8. This is a solid 8.
Yeah.
All right. Ready for some trivia?
Let's move on to the trivia.
Let's do the trivia section.
All right, folks. Before we get to the trivia segment of the podcast, we want to take a second to tell you about our friends over at Newsly. Newsly is an all-in-one super app for iOS and Android. It picks up the most trending articles on the web and topics that you choose at any given moment and reads them to you in a natural human voice.
That's right. For the first time ever, the entire web becomes listenable all in one place.
You can browse articles from topics that you choose and start playing, stop scrolling, and start listening to the web.
You can follow any topic as specific as you like, from sports, tech, business, science, Bitcoin, or even the Cardassians from Star Trek. It will find you the latest articles and read them to you aloud.
It gets Star Trek specific. You can get right down to it.
Yep.
They even have podcasts as well, believe it or not. You can explore trending podcasts from over 80 different countries. I will let you in on a little bit of a secret. You're going to find the Big Dumb Monsters podcast there as well. I actually have been using this. I've been using Newsly to actually listen to the podcast lately.
Have you really?
Yes, I have. But believe it or not, I have. They even have digital radio at Newsly.
You can download and use Newsly for free now at www.newsly.me and use the promo code DUMM and you will get a 1-month free premium subscription.
So check them out. Head over to newsly.me and tell them, you know what? Tell them the Big Dumb Monster sent you.
Yeah, do the thing.
And now, back to the trivia.
Alrighty. So, I have figured out that I don't need to email myself the trivia anymore. I can just put it into Google Notes and then open up that app.
Oh, yeah, it's just there.
It's so much easier.
Technology.
Thanks, tech. I didn't know that was an app until I had a Google phone.
There you go.
Thanks, Google. Making my life easier.
Ooh, Galactic Cowboy.
All right.
Ooh, again, the sound of...
Wow!
That was like a powerful, open.
Holy shit!
That, reverberated.
Yeah. That beer's old as shit, too.
Yeah, was there, a fucking ancient soul, encapsulated in there? What was that?
Did you just release Zool?
Yeah.
Holy Christ. Oh, we got another comment here.
Scott Soto. Thanks, Scott, for tuning in.
Yeah. All right. You ready for trivia?
Let's do this trivia.
All right. While shooting this film, James Cameron often resorted to what he called guerrilla filmmaking as a way to get around acquiring permits needed to film certain scenes. This involved the production crew and actors quickly arriving at a specific location, shooting the scene, and leaving before the police arrived.
Out. Yeah. I have done that before. Yeah.
It's who did that?
Ed Wood.
Ed Wood did it a lot, and Jesus Christ. Who's the guy that did Q, the Winged Serpent?
Oh, yeah. I don't know the name, but I know the movie.
It starts with a C. Roger Corman.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Was that Roger Corman?
I think so. I don't.
Just one of the old B-rate, grindhouse movie guys.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was Roger Corman. I could be completely wrong. One afternoon during a break in filming
Sorry, go ahead.
Arnold Schwarzenegger went into a restaurant downtown L.A. to get some lunch and realized all too late that he was still in Terminator makeup with a missing eye, exposed jawbone, and burned flesh.
I was watching this earlier, like the tech noir scene.
Yeah.
Right there, like coming up, they're going to show like all these dancers.
Yeah.
Like in slow motion. When they do, keep in mind that right now, all of these dancers are in their 60s and 70s.
Why you gotta do that to a guy?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Right here. This one. Like all of these people are like 60-year-olds right now, like 65. Like,
that dude looks 60 here.
yeah, yeah.
Holy Christ. Yeah, these people are older than my dad.
Yeah. Well, yeah, these are people about my parents' age right now, probably.
Yeah, because like, let's see. This was 84, so my dad was 19.
Oh, wow.
Right? No. Yeah. Yeah, because he was born in 65.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Oy vey.
That girl right there with the blonde hair. Oh, you mean like that guy? 65 right now, probably. With the rat tail and the fucking cut off sleeves. Like,
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Rat tail's coming back. The rat tail is kind of coming back. The mullet is back hard.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The mullet is like everywhere. Rat tail is coming back. I can see it happening.
God, people are the worst.
Yeah. I don't hate the mullet. But it's just,
it's like driving a Monte Carlo.
I guess
you know what the fuck you're doing.
I guess it's not for me because I can't.
Yeah.
And have a skullet. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Michael Biehn almost didn't get the role of Kyle Reese because of his audition. He spoke in a Southern accent as a result of working on a part for the stage production of Cat on a Hot Tin Roof.
Gotta get rid of these Terminators, y'all.
Can you imagine him as Johnny Ringo fighting Terminators? The No Veritas. Yeah, so that would have been fucking wild if he didn't get this part, because he's iconic in that role.
Yeah.
I mean, he's goddamn Solid Snake for. Do you ever see the side by side, the cover of the original Metal Gear?
Yeah,
and then him.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. They ripped that shit right off.
And yeah, I mean, like it's him. You know, this role and Hicks are like the ones that like he's known for. You know,
that and Johnny Ringo.
Yeah. God damn! If we haven't mentioned this like in a couple of episodes, Tombstone's awesome.
Tombstone is the best movie.
Yeah.
That's in my personal top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah. I don't think it would be a surprise to anybody that knows me.
Yeah.
All right. Where are we here? The crew made t-shirts saying, "You can't scare me. I work for James Cameron."
He seems like an intense dude.
Yeah. I can't imagine it's fun to work for or with him.
Yeah. No.
I mean, maybe back in the day it wouldn't have been so bad because he wasn't like
you didn't have the
James
ego.
Cameron.
Yeah, yeah. No, he was probably still an asshole. Like, you know.
I guess, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's got to come from somewhere. So.
Yeah.
Let's see. The teaser trailer for this film was...
Oh, sorry. This scene, like, I never really, like, noticed this scene before, but, like, fuck, it really stood out to me this time. It's just terrifying. Like,
oh, when he's on the car?
Yeah, that slow-mo shot of him, like, punching down through the windshield.
Yeah.
And then, like, trying to pull her out through it. Like,
yeah.
Oh,
it's like, there's awesome. A lot of really intense scenes in this movie, and it just... I don't think it gets remembered for a lot of what actually happens in it. Because I think most people watch 2.
Yeah, it's overshadowed by the second one. Another one, my favorite shot, I think, of the whole movie. It's, I think Kyle is having when he's dreaming, like when he's sleeping in the hotel and he's dreaming about the future.
Yeah.
And like he has that dream about like being in the fucking safe house when the Terminator like breaks in.
Yeah.
And like there's just that one shot of like the Terminator like walking in and like it's just dark, like he's kind of like backlit, but you see the red in his eyes.
Yeah.
And like he's got the fucking like minigun, like it's just fucking terrifying.
Yeah, just laying waste to everybody in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really
I love
crazy.
that shot.
Yeah. Actually, a lot of the car scenes in this are really good. James Cameron has a good grip on like what needs to be shown in an action sequence.
Yeah.
Like with the cars, it's great. With the guns, it's great. Like regardless of the movie that he's doing,
the dude can make a fucking movie. Like
he really can.
Yeah, I mean, like I hate to say it, I liked Avatar too. Like it was enjoyable. Like it's really like a fucking spectacle.
It's just eye candy though?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like story-wise, again, it's nothing that you haven't seen before. It's nothing groundbreaking.
Yeah.
But the way it's presented, the way it's just everything, I mean, like, he's definitely way too far up his own ass. I mean, like, you could have cut an hour out of this movie easily because it's an hour of them learning to ride whales and, like, fucking space dolphins, basically.
Fuck all that.
Yeah, yeah. But even though it is, like, if this were any other movie, like just people learning to ride animals, you wouldn't give a fuck. But because it's this amazing, just fucking vibrant, like color and presentation and like the 3D, like everything is just mind-blowingly like just incredible looking, and it's a fucking really good movie. Like I hate to say it.
Yeah.
Like I don't think it should have been it's deserving of like Best Picture nomination, but like if you want to pay to go see a movie like today, it's an experience.
Yeah. Really is what you're saying. Yeah. I get that. I'm just not into it, I guess.
Yeah.
I want a little more substance for, something that's supposed to be presented as this major epic. All right. Make it be epic in more than its visuals.
Yeah, exactly. Like put a little bit more into that story. Like,
yeah. Because the first one, I mean, the story was okay, but it's just a rehash of a ton of other shit.
Yeah.
I don't need that.
Yeah, and like same thing with this one. It's nothing you haven't seen. It's not a direct ripoff of anything, but it's very familiar.
Yeah.
But again, it made $2 billion and it earned every bit of that. Like, it's still making millions of dollars.
Oh,
like,
fuck yeah. That's not going to hit streaming for a while.
Yeah,
that's going to ride. No. It's going to ride the theater for a long time.
And it honestly.
And it needs it. Like, it deserves it if it's that much of an experience and a visual fucking
it's not going to have the same effect watching it at home.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not. Like, I am, like, I'm not one of these, like, oh, fucking movies need to be in movie theaters. Like, no, I'm a person who loves to stay home and not be around people. Like, I love when movies premiere on streaming.
There are certain things that you just need to see in a theater, though.
Yeah, that is one of them.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
All right. Let's get back to trivia. You'll love this being an old person like myself. The teaser trailer for this film was narrated by Peter Cullen, best known to fans as the voice of the robotic hero Optimus Prime in Transformers.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Can you imagine that? The guy famous for being a giant robot.
Yeah.
Doing the teaser trailer for a movie about a robot.
Roll out to see Terminator.
Of course, this is 84, so that would have been before Transformers, wouldn't it?
I think it's right around. No, Transformers is like 85. I think Gen 1 is
like 85, 86, something like that.
I think it's like 85. I think the movie is like 86.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll make a man cry. During the final chase, as Reese tosses pipe bombs at the Terminator, there is a single white frame spliced in just before some of the explosions, which is a trick employed by editor Mike Goldblatt. Director James Cameron would later use this trick to heighten the visual impact of gunshots in Aliens, excuse me. Yeah. That's kind of like the frame cut thing that Mel Gibson did in Braveheart. So right before like contact would have been made with a weapon, it's somebody's like, fucking jaw, like they were showing that movie. He would cut 2, 3, up to like 5 frames to make the impact and the like their head whipping like that much more brutal.
Yeah, like it like snapped that much more. Yeah.
And like once you know that's what he's doing, you can spot it from a fucking mile away.
Yeah.
But if you don't, you just go, that's fucking brutal.
Yeah.
And it works so well. There's a couple of times you can tell he cut too many frames because it's like it's like the guy's here and then his head is just like wow.
Maybe go 3 frames on that next time.
Three is good. Yeah. That's a nice one. Arnold Schwarzenegger was considered so indispensable for the film that when he went off to do Conan the Destroyer, First, they were prepared to wait rather than recast him in the interim.
Yeah, it paid off, man.
Yeah, so I think he showed up to do this movie like 2 or 3 weeks after everybody else, because excuse me, he was doing Conan.
Yeah,
he had to punch a camel. Have
man,
all kinds of weird
just
adventures.
Did like a Fathom Events of Conan in theaters, and I'm disappointed I didn't go see it.
Yeah. I love those movies. I love both of them.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, obviously Conan the Barbarian is leagues better.
Yeah.
But Conan the Destroyer is a fun fucking movie.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think it gets the credit it deserves just for being fun.
Man, Conan the Barbarian, I think might be in my top. Is in my top 10.
It is.
Yeah.
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 One of these days, I'll have to like chart out my top 10, and it's gonna take me months to do.
Yeah,
because I'm seeing a lot of movies.
Like I know Jaws will be in there.
Yeah. Braveheart is up there. Tombstone is up there.
Top 10. That could be in my top 10. That very well.
Tombstone might even be in my top 3.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction is up there.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh boy. It's hard, man. What else would be in my top 10?
I mean, like Empire. That's like saying fucking Beatles' White Album.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Unforgiven is definitely fucking up there too.
See, I don't think that's top 10 for me though.
Oh, it's top 10. It's probably not. It's probably like 9 or 10.
Any man doesn't want to die, better go out the back.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Top 10. Maybe not upper echelon top 10. But
yeah.
All right. The fog in the scene after Sarah and Reese leave the bridge where they spent the night is actually bug spray due to the big fly scare in the filming location at that time. The crew was going to wait until the spray disappeared, but decided to use it as a fog as an effect instead.
I remember, this is like late 90s, maybe early 2000s, driving around Colony like late at night and then encountering this pickup truck that was like a town vehicle that drove around. I think they were spraying for mosquitoes. It was literally just driving around spraying fucking gas.
Yeah.
I remember being like driving behind this fucking vehicle, like, fuck, roll up the windows. Like
we're gonna die.
Yeah.
There's no way that's not poison.
Yeah.
Turns out it was mosquito poison. Yeah.
Like there's no way that's not harming us. Like,
oh my God. It's not Agent Orange, but it's fucking up there.
Close to it. Yeah.
When the Terminator performs surgery on itself to remove its damaged prosthetic eye, although the face is that of the puppet stand-in, the hands that perform the surgery are actually Arnold Schwarzenegger's.
Okay.
Yeah. Like that little bit, because he's got very distinct, gigantic fucking hands. It's like when the hand model puts the ring on in Lord of the Rings, you can tell that it's not Elijah Wood because the nails aren't chewed up and just like
gnawed down. Yeah.
Pretty much right to the fucking bone. Let's see. Bruce Willis and English pop star Sting were considered for the role of Kyle Reese. I could see Sting doing it.
Sting, yeah. Like Bruce Willis, I don't think so.
No, not so much. Like there's things that Bruce Willis is really good at. I don't think this would have been one of them. Of course, this is 84, so he's got an entirely different career at that point.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Because I'm thinking of like 12 Monkeys Bruce Willis now.
If he did this, he might not have done Die Hard,
That's true. But like think of like 12 Monkeys Bruce Willis. It's a very similar like role. He's from the future. Like,
yeah.
So maybe he could have pulled it off.
He might have.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like if Sting did this, he wouldn't have done The Bride. Which I need to rewatch again before I
This is 84, so this is probably around the time he was doing Dune. Right? Or was Dune a little earlier than this?
That's probably filming in like 83.
Yeah. which this probably was as well.
Yeah, The Bride is 85, so he probably did that after. We should fucking do that movie on this podcast.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's like an 80s version of The Bride of Frankenstein.
Yeah. I think we talked about it at one point.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We can do that. To get into the mindset of his character, Michael Biehn extensively studied the Polish resistance movement of World War II. Which I can see, but I also see it being pretty goddamn unnecessary.
Yeah. He, like, no, I've interviewed him, for a panel.
Yeah.
And, like, he tends to, like, really go deep into these things. Like,
yeah.
Because, like, for Tombstone, he really learned how to fucking do all those fucking gun, like, things. Like, all the fucking...
Yeah.
The tricks and shit, like, with, spinning it and, like, all that. Like,
yep.
He, like, went hardcore into learning all that stuff.
I mean, if that's the way he works... And it does it for him, I guess, yeah, fucking do your thing, man. But...
Yeah.
Oh, man, she fucking trashed the transmission on that car. They're going like 60 and she just throws it into park.
Just bits of metal flying out as you're grinding to a halt. Like, yeah.
What's that noise? Oh, the car dying. All right, this is going to be our last IMDb trivia fact. Leading makeup designer Dick Smith declined James Cameron's invitation to work on the film. I don't know if you're familiar with Dick Smith. Fucking legendary special effects.
Familiar. Yeah.
He's done a shitload of movies, But anyway, as he didn't think he could do cyborg makeup, he suggested his friend Stan Winston, who had just been Oscar nominated for his robot work on Heart Beeps in 1981.
All right. Let's see. What will I cover up to get the IMDb? You know what? I'm just going to split screen this shit. Oh, that's not what I want.
What are you doing?
I want you there, and I want you here.
Why?
That's how we're doing this.
Oh, okay.
Because we're going to move on to the next segment of the show.
We sure are.
Better known as. And as always, we will fumble that line. And then, once I recover, talk about director James Cameron.
Better known as.
Yeah.
He's not better known as anything.
Yeah. I mean, he's better known as James fucking Cameron.
Jim.
Yeah.
Jim Cameron.
I mean, the man made fucking Avatar. The man made Titanic. The man made The Abyss. Aliens, the best alien movie, of course. He made Terminator 2.
Alien is the superior film.
If you don't count Aliens in consideration of that. The man has been to the bottom of the ocean.
You're the reason I drank, Christopher.
Yeah. He's going to be force-feeding us Avatar sequels for the next couple of years.
Yeah, it's really great.
He actually has a movie in development that is not an Avatar movie, The Informationist.
I forgot that he did Dark Angel.
Yeah, the TV series. Yeah. With, what's her name?
Jessica Alba.
Thank you.
I liked that show. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, I used to watch it. I'm just going over his stuff. But I mean, like, he's James Cameron. You know James Cameron. You've seen his movies.
You're shitting me.
They're goddamn awesome. It is pretty crazy that, like, his first... This is basically his second full-length feature movie, The Terminator.
And his third, this good.
Yeah, his third is fucking Aliens. His fourth, The Abyss.
Yeah.
His fifth is Terminator 2. Like,
from there on, he's made.
Yeah.
He's made.
Holy Christ.
Not a turd among them, other than Piranha 2.
I mean, I have never personally seen it. Could be awesome for all I know.
I saw the first one, and it was not good. I can't imagine the sequel being better.
The man does good sequels. What can I say? Yeah, True Lies. That's another one. I think that one doesn't get, like, kind of considered enough. Because, I mean, like, there's just so much good stuff to pick from. I really, really enjoy
True Lies. Is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're making a series out of that, which I'm a little
no.
Yeah.
No, it's too far gone. Leave it alone.
Yeah. And, like, it's just, like, it doesn't look like it's trying to be, like, hip and cool. Like, and it's like, Yeah, it's not going to have like the comedic like balance that first one had, like the original one had. Like it's this big action movie, but it's got like, somehow against all odds, fucking Tom Arnold is actually really good and funny in it. Like, yeah.
He was good. Jamie Lee Curtis fucking killed it in that movie.
Yeah. I mean, fucking Bill Paxton, like everybody is really like just firing on all cylinders in that movie. Oh man,
what are you gonna do? Like, I don't know. They think there's money in it. I am pretty sure there's not, because the people that
I'm gonna at least watch the first episode to give it a shot.
And that's the thing is the people that love that movie are gonna try the show. People that don't know that movie aren't gonna give a fuck about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like we said, James Cameron. You guys know James Cameron.
Yeah.
The same thing with the star of, one of the stars of the movie, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I mean, again, he's best known as Arnold Schwarzenegger. If you don't know him as one of the biggest movie stars ever, he's the former governor of California. I mean, Predator, Terminator.
Oh, are we really doing that?
Yeah, like Jingle All the Way, fucking Conan. Like these movies. Like it's it's like. I mean, like, he definitely hit a wall in his career right around the 6th day, I'm going to say. I think that was the End of Days. Sorry, that was right before that.
I liked End of Days.
I liked it, but that's when I think, like, when
that's
he's
about it. Like,
when he's on the downfall, like, not downfall, but like on the down slope of his career, let's say.
I mean, Mr. Freeze.
Eraser also,
Eraser wasn't the worst. Eraser is when he started getting generic.
Yeah.
Fucking Junior was awesome.
Yeah.
Twins was amazing.
Twins? Oh my God. Twins is great. Yeah. Danny DeVito.
Fuck. Last Action Hero. Fucking.
I love that movie.
Chef Kiss.
Yeah. That's one I just throw on. That's like that is the epitome of Saturday afternoon movie for me. Is Last Action Hero. Like, I love that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like when it came out, people like shat on it a lot, and it's just grown, I think, in appreciation over the years.
It's a perfect slice
Twins
of
is the one with Danny DeVito.
Last Action Hero is a perfect slice of.
It's a parody of action movies, and
and it's a great action movie.
Yeah. It's
tongue in cheek, but quality.
Yeah, everything going on in action movies in that point, it's a perfect just like capture and like skewer of it.
Yeah.
And it's a good action movie on its own.
A perfect example of that is when they're in the video store and they see the Sylvester Stallone as the Terminator. It's one of his best movies. God.
I forgot that he was in the music video for You Could Be Mine, from this movie, from Terminator 2.
Yeah. Well, because it was it like, no, it wasn't just clips from the movie. I think he actually filmed shit as the Terminator.
Yeah, he shows up like in the band's dressing room.
Yeah.
Kindergarten Cop. I mean, fucking classics.
Total Recall. Yeah.
He was in an episode of Tales from the Crypt that like a good number of people in this movie are in. It is the one, hold on, let me make sure. It's the one with like Demi Moore.
Yeah.
And Jeffrey Tambor.
Yeah, where he keeps like buying body parts.
I think it's William Hickey plays the old guy. God damn it, IMDb. Stop throwing this shit at me.
No, it's the Switch.
Yeah, it's William Hickey. He plays like this old billionaire who like decides to get plastic surgery. And it's the guy who plays Ginger's boyfriend in this. Like he keeps like paying him to like, first he like gets his face and then he gets his chest. And then I remember this is the one shot where like they go to the beach or whatever, and he's got like this buff chest and like, a young face,
skinny little
old man legs. Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, like the twist at the end is like he pays all of his money to look like this young dude, and then like
to win the girl,
and the girl just ends up with the old guy who now looks like him because he has all his money.
Yep.
But yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger's in it. The guy who plays the future Terminator, the guy with the red eyes in that scene, he is in it also. He plays like one of the doctors.
Yeah.
It was Franco Columbo, like one of Sylvester Stallone's like friends.
Yeah, he's a bodybuilder. He's a bodybuilder. He would compete with him all the time.
The dude who plays Ginger's boyfriend is in it. I think there's like one more person who's also in this episode.
Yeah.
Kelly Preston's in it.
Fucking Roy Brocksmith. You needed a dude that was just unsettling. Like, that's the one you go to.
Oh, man. We're going to have to start doing like Tales from the Crypt episodes, like every couple of like episodes of this show, I think.
Patreon bonus. Get on that Patreon.
Go. Yeah, exactly. Pay us a couple bucks a month to hear us talk about Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah.
The Running Man, fucking Raw Deal. I've never actually seen Raw Deal.
I saw it like a million years ago.
No, wait, I have seen Raw Deal. That's the one where he's like fighting the Chicago mob, right?
Yeah.
Red Heat is the one I'm thinking of. That's the one I haven't seen.
Red Heat's the one where he's Russian.
Yeah. No, Raw Deal I've seen.
Yeah, he was like a KGB agent.
Yeah, it's okay. Like I can see why it's not like
that's
as popular
fine.
as fucking Commando. Come on.
Yeah. I love Red Sonja.
Remember when I said I'd kill you last? I lied.
Gross.
Red Sonja used to be on TNT like daily, way back in the day.
Yeah.
Back in the 90s. Moving on to Linda Hamilton. I mean, she's probably not known as anything more than...
Oh, God. What is happening?
It's blowing up. It's blowing up. It stopped. It's still foamy, though. Don't put the whole roll on it.
Why would this happen? Why have you forsaken me?
It's the first time we use this table mat, too, damn it.
That's on my phone.
Oh.
It's probably not the first time my phone smelled like beer. God damn it. Fuck you, Zero Gravity Brewery.
That was from our Wolfman episode last week.
Was. God damn it. Well, now the beer coaster smells like beer.
Yeah. Scott just there. The table's going to smell like beer eternally. Yeah, guess what?
It already did.
Yeah. Surprise. The whole studio smells like beer eternally.
Pretty much, yeah.
Aside from...
I don't think I had that one last time. That's pretty tasty.
See, I wasn't a fan. It was okay. Like, not my favorite. The unicorn farts was definitely better. I am fighting to get through this Galactic Cowboy right now.
Really?
It's very IPA-ish.
I thought you loved that.
I love that it's
an Imperial Stout.
I love that it's Cowboy Bebop themed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. Let's see.
Well.
Yeah, well, who am I? Oh, yeah, Linda Hamilton.
Hamilton.
She played Chuck's mom on Chuck. Which was like a really like heartbreaking story. Like, I've said this before and I'll say it again. I really love the show Chuck. It's really fucking entertaining, really great action show, really funny.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, like his like family story is goddamn heartbreaking. Like his dad like was like a spy. Like he did like tech shit for like, American, for the American side.
Yeah.
Describing shit while half drunk is really, really tough.
Half drunk?
Yeah.
You've had 2 beers, my dude.
And then like his mom, he finds out was like a double agent who like worked for like the Russians and was actually like basically like his whole family was just like a mission for her, kind of like pretty much.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like a really really like heartbreaking story. I really do enjoy that show.
Did it finish or did it?
It finished.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it didn't get like canceled. They like were kicking around like doing a movie, which would be nice because like it ended. Like I don't want to give it away, but it ended with like kind of like one of the main characters basically like getting amnesia and like not remembering anything.
Oh yeah.
So like yeah, like it would be nice to like kind of like catch up and like see what they were doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chuck's dad was Sam Beckett, fucking Scott Bakula. Linda Hamilton was his mom, and Scott Bakula played his dad on that show.
Oh.
And I've mentioned that before. I want to get this T-shirt with it's like the Batman 66 logo, and it says Bakula, and it's Scott Bakula's face.
I had seen that.
Yeah. Let's see. What other big things was she in? I mean, she did a voice in Batman Beyond. It was only one episode, though. Also, the new Batman Adventures. She was in 2 episodes of Frasier.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, Beauty and the Beast. That's right. She did that Beauty and the Beast series with Ron Perlman.
Oh,
that's
right.
Late 80s, yeah. King Kong Lives, 1986. I forgot about that. Yeah. Also in 1986, she was on Murder, She Wrote.
We need a noise for that.
Yeah, that's true. I will just say it now. We're going to get some stank she wrote all over this episode because there's a lot of fucking, a lot of credits for Murder, She Wrote.
Fuck yeah.
Ooh, pardon me. Let's see. Yeah, that's really it as far as the big stuff for Linda Hamilton. She's like one of those...
Rape and Marriage.
Yeah. Which was the alternate theme song for
Married with Children.
Yeah.
Rape and marriage. Rape and marriage.
I think I've heard, like, she's one of those people who gets, like, kind of like stage fright. Like, she, like, yeah, like, has, like, performance anxiety, I think.
Really?
Yeah. So that's why she's not, like, in a lot of stuff.
Oh, I mean...
She was also in the same year of this, Children of the Corn, 1984. I forgot to mention that.
I mean, even if she gets stage fright, she's good at what she does.
Yeah.
Like,
I
had no problems with her acting.
Yeah, I don't remember where I heard that, but something along those lines.
Yeah.
Michael Biehn, of course, Michael Biehn, sorry, I've been corrected on that before. Yeah.
Biehn. Yeah. It's pronounced like B-E-A-N.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, like, he is probably most known as Kyle Reese, also as Corporal Hicks from the Alien movies.
Yep.
Still in stuff to this day, that's a thing people say. Still in stuff today. That's what I was trying to say.
Like right now.
Yeah, at this moment, he's in something.
Yeah, currently.
He was in The Walking Dead last year for an episode. He was also in a really good episode of The Mandalorian. That was back in 2020. Of course, he's in Aliens, the best Alien movie, and he's in Alien 3 in the very beginning of it.
Alien 3, second best Alien movie.
Right
after Alien.
Yes. It is. No.
Go ahead, say yes. Yeah, you agree.
It is after, I will say it is after Alien. Probably behind Alien Resurrection, though, I'm going to say. In the number 4 spot. Anyway.
This will never get resolved.
Let's see. He was in Far Cry 3, the Blood Dragon DLC. I heard that was I loved Far Cry 3. I never played the DLC. I heard the DLC was amazing, that Blood Dragon.
You can play Drug Blagon.
Drug Blagon.
You can play Blood Dragon just as a standalone.
Yeah, it is like its own. It's basically like an 80s, 90s action movie parody, like straight up.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Oh, goddamn.
I got it. Oh,
so
Jesus
right up my
Christ.
alley.
I want to say it was a free giveaway on Origin Games. So like the EA launcher.
Yeah.
A while back. And it's over the fucking top. It's amazing.
That's awesome. Of course, we're still in the 2000s. We'll get there. He was in Planet Terror. That was half of the Grindhouse, movie package, I guess you would call it.
Yeah, then in theaters it was Grindhouse, and then you could buy
Planet Terror.
Once they hit DVD, you could get them separately.
I love both of those movies.
I liked Planet Terror more than Death Proof.
See, I think I did initially, but I think now, Death Proof has aged better than Planet Terror.
I think Planet Terror, because I only saw it in the theater, and Planet Terror works better as a theatrical movie.
Yeah.
Death Proof, I can see, like, it's more, like, personal. Can you move your...
Yeah, I keep bumping into it, sorry.
No, just push the pop filter away a little bit.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's more better.
Who the fuck are we talking about? Are we still in Linda Hamilton?
Yep. No. We're on Michael Biehn.
Michael Biehn. Here we go.
Mikey Biehn.
Mikey Beans.
I bet he loves being called that.
Yeah.
Yay, it's Mikey Beans.
He's a real fun guy.
Cruise the bathroom.
Oh, Amanda's saying it's weird to hear us like yelling in real time and on the stream.
Yeah, it's probably a little delayed.
Yeah, delayed. Yeah. Of course, in 1993, he is in Tombstone. Just an amazing movie.
It's stupid how good that movie
Yeah.
is. You know what? I could cut like 20 minutes out of it.
What are you cutting out?
I'm cutting out some of the drama with him and his wife and his third wheel woman.
Yeah, you know what?
It's cool and it's important for the story.
Yeah.
Little much.
I think it's basically in there to bring Wyatt Earp down to earth a little bit.
Yeah. Well, Wyatt Earp was a bad person.
Yes.
Like his wife, like Maddie, was one of the prostitutes that he had when he was a pimp.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I think they were like in a very measured way trying to like hint at like he's not a great dude. Like yeah.
No. He's a bad man.
Yeah, exactly.
Like he was a cop, sure. You know, like he did a lot of that cattle rustling town craziness, and he was on the side of the law.
Yeah. But yeah, there's some questionable stuff in there.
Oh, there are more than one person saying they have never seen Tombstone in a chat.
Are you kidding me? Oh, that's my wife.
You're responsible for one of those.
Yeah. There's no way we haven't watched Tombstone. Wow. Yeah. I'm pretty sorry myself. Navy SEALs.
Actually, I think 3 people from this movie were in Navy SEALs.
Is Ginger's boyfriend in Navy SEALs?
Maybe, yeah.
Who are the other ones?
I think Bill Paxton, Pullman, Paxton? Whatever. It
is Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton.
Yeah.
They're the same.
Same guy.
Yeah, he's in it. Michael Biehn is in it.
That's right. Yeah. Well, we're on Michael Biehn right now.
Fucking obviously. And somebody else. I can't fucking remember. Yeah, it's just Ginger's boyfriend. Yeah. I think it is Ginger's boyfriend.
I remember seeing Navy SEALs in the theater when I was a kid.
That was the one. It's like Charlie Sheen is in that, right?
Charlie Sheen, yeah.
He's half fish.
Yeah. The Abyss, 1989. He is the fucking dude who goes batshit crazy, the Marine who goes crazy.
Yeah.
I that's a really good movie that I have not seen in a very long time. The Abyss. Okay, we have one person who's, yeah, that's right. You better have seen Tombstone. Aliens, of course, the pinnacle of the Alien series.
You're an asshole.
Yep.
It's not even so much that you're an asshole. You're an asshole and you're wrong.
No, I'm right. He was in Grease, 1978. I'm pretty sure he brought that up when I spoke with him. He was in the Logan's Run TV series.
I didn't know there was a Logan's Run TV series.
Yeah, surprise.
Fuck, that, like the movie wasn't bad enough. Like it's legendary, but it's bad.
I think. Well, I am 95% positive. He was Mike in Grease, the well-known character of Mike.
Yeah, the school athlete Mike.
Uncredited in Grease. I am pretty sure. Again, he auditioned for.
Oh, come on, you can do it.
Stanley Kubrick war movie.
Come on.
Private Pile.
Full
Metal Jacket.
There you go.
Yes. Because he is not a fan of Stanley Kubrick.
Oh, no?
Yeah, no, sir.
Nobody that has worked with him is.
Tom and I were interviewing him, and I think he brought up Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah.
And like he at one point he called him a filthy animal.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Like we thought he was gonna go anti-Semitic for a moment, like because like he's sitting in between me and Tom, and I remember like looking behind him, being like,
"What the fuck?"
Yeah. Is your fucking
He's about to drop a hard J.
Yeah.
Hard K.
Yeah, not a fan of Stanley Kubrick. I don't know why. It's probably because he didn't get a role in Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
I mean, Stanley Kubrick is notoriously a giant douchebag.
Oh yeah, like what he did to fucking what's her name, Shelley Duvall, like, during The Shining.
That's probably why she looks the way she looks now. You seen her lately?
Yeah.
Like she's up there for years, but my God, she looks bad.
Yeah. Anywho,
who are we on now?
Paul Winfield, who was one of the detectives. He is like a legendary, like actor-ass actor.
Yeah.
He died in 2004, so he's been dead almost 20 years now.
Holy shit!
So yeah, it's pretty crazy. He was in an episode of Walker, Texas Ranger, 2 episodes of The Simpsons. He was in 4 episodes of The Magic School Bus.
Sick.
The Mr. Rule. 3 episodes of Spider-Man, the animated series from the 90s. Which if you fucking grew up in the 90s, like you were tuned into Spider-Man, the animated series, Saturday mornings.
Yeah.
We've previously talked about him. He was the general in Mars Attacks.
That's right.
Yeah, the first one who meets the Martians.
Yep.
He's in an episode of Gargoyles. Original Gangsters. Remember that movie? Came out in 1996. It was like a movie with like all the old like blaxploitation stars, like Jim Brown, Pam Grier.
I don't know.
I think Richard Roundtree's in
maybe?
it. Yeah.
Oh God.
Gargoyles again. He played Don King in the Tyson HBO movie in 1995. That was the one where Michael Jai White played Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Which we mentioned on our now lost Spawn episode.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
You get it on Patreon. Pour one out. I did.
He was in the 90s, Dennis the Menace with Walter Matthau. He was in Cliffhanger in 1993, the one with Sylvester Stallone. There you go, Tulsa King.
Tulsa King. I gotta start watching that.
I love that stupid fucking show. Like, it is so outrageously dumb, but so addicting. Like, like I cannot wait for the second season.
Because you want to watch Sly knock dudes out and fuck bitches, right? Like, that's all it is.
I want to see him be a gangster. Yeah, knock dudes out with one punch as a 75-year-old man and fuck 40-year-old women. Like,
he really is playing his age, too. I'm pretty sure he's like 75 fucking years old.
Yeah.
Which hurts me.
Yeah. It's just so beyond ridiculous, but I love this dumbass fucking show. Like, I got my dad watching it when I was in Florida for Christmas.
Dude, it kills me.
Just watch this. You're gonna love it. Like,
this is for you.
Yeah.
It kills me to realize how old he is, because my first Sly experiences were Rambo 2.
The first R-rated movie I ever saw in a theater was Rambo.
Yeah.
Fucking 1987. So I was 8 years old.
Yeah. My first Sly...
No, I'm sorry. It was 86. Because 87, I saw that with my mom and like her like family.
Yeah.
87, my dad and his friends took me to see Lethal Weapon 2.
Nice.
So that was my second R-rated movie.
My first experiences with Sly that I can remember was we had a recorded from HBO or whatever, VHS. It was Rambo 2 and Rocky 4.
Oh, that's a double feature right there. Hell yeah.
Fuck. I wore that son of a bitch out.
Yeah. I remember specifically, like, because again, I'm a young child.
Yeah.
In Rambo, saw it in the now defunct Cine 10, used to be behind Northway Mall on Central Avenue. The part where he shoots the dude with the exploding arrow, I remember yelling out in the theater, "Cool, he blew up!" Like,
that's Rambo 2.
Yeah. I think it was 86, so I was 7 years old, like when I saw that. Like,
Oh my God. Absurd. Absolutely fucking absurd.
We are on Paul Winfield. He was in an episode of Star Trek Next Generation. I think I went over one earlier too. I think he's been in a couple of Star Treks.
No, I think that was just Babylon 5.
Yeah, maybe earlier on he's in another one.
Ooh, Serpent in the Rainbow.
Serpent in the Rainbow. Yeah, he's in that 1988 Wes Craven real life zombie movie. He's in an episode of It's Gary Shandling Show in 1990. I used to love the fuck out of that show. It's probably still great. I haven't seen it in so long.
I don't know.
He's in 24 episodes.
That's where Howard Stern got Hey Now from, isn't it?
That is the Larry Sanders Show.
Okay.
It's Gary Shandling Show was like very like meta and like broke the fourth wall a lot.
Yeah.
Like he was playing to the audience like he was on a sitcom. Like
okay.
So like, you know, he would like stop and like talk to the audience at like a couple of points. Like
yeah.
When like they were changing locations like in the show, he would like get on a golf cart and just drive to the next like stage like where it was. Yeah, like you'd see him do it. Like it was hilarious. And yeah, like I don't think you can find it anywhere anymore. Amanda said she laughed out loud at me screaming. I remember the theater laughing at me screaming. Let's see. Death Before Dishonor. That was an 80s action movie. I remember that. In 1985, he played Detective Lieutenant Starkey in Murder, She Wrote. He's an episode of The Fall Guy in 1984. Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. He was in that. That's where I knew he had another Star Trek credit.
Yep. That's like a million times better than Star Trek the movie.
The movie, yeah. Star Trek the movie was created for no other reason than
Star Trek the motion picture.
That's it. Yeah. The only reason that exists was to sell color televisions.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah. Like if it's
it feels that way.
Yeah. No, I think it was paid for. I think it's like RCA. I think was the company that like put up the money for it.
That would explain the rainbow on the the cover.
That's why the cover is like all these crazy like different colors because they wanted to sell color TVs. That's why they changed the look of the uniforms. Yeah, like they changed all the like just why everything is just very like color forward and like vibrant because they wanted to fucking hawk RCA TVs.
Yeah. Shatner directed that one, didn't he?
Possibly. No, didn't he direct like 6? I don't know if he directed the first one.
I thought he directed the first one and then Nimoy directed the second one.
Maybe Nimoy directed Wrath of Khan? I don't think so. And I will say Star Trek 6, one of my favorite Star Trek movies.
You just click on it.
What? Oh, yeah, Wrath of Khan. Where the fuck did it go?
Right there, top.
Oh, yeah.
I could be wrong. But I thought he did.
Why are there no fucking credits for this movie? Nicholas Meyer.
Oh.
I think he directed Voyage Home.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Let's see. Leonard Nimoy is right here. Director.
That's producer.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, Voyage Home. He did Search for Spock
3.
also.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I knew he directed one of the earlier movies, but
Linda Hamilton's boobs are on screen right now.
Sure are.
Yeah. I have seen all of those movies in the theater.
Wow, dude.
Like I said, I had Star Trek forced upon me as a child. And I didn't enjoy it at the time, but I do appreciate it now. Like, I'm glad I had that experience.
It's like anal.
Yeah.
You don't like it when you're a kid, but
yeah, when it's happening, you're not a fan, but afterwards you're like, it was kind of good. Yeah. Yeah. Back to Paul Winfield. You know what? He's in a bunch of shit. Go check him out.
Yeah.
Now I have to I feel bad when I don't go through the whole thing. It might be OCD making me go through the whole thing.
It might be because I bet you it's not that good.
Yeah. He was in an episode of Walker, Texas Ranger, 1988. I did mention these already.
There was a thing called Relax, It's Just Sex.
Hey, relax.
That's rapey.
Yeah, that's what your rapist says to you right before. Like, he does that. Yeah.
That's not good. That's not okay.
Oh, that is very creepy. Hey, relax. It's just sex.
Yeah.
I'm just going to forcefully stick my penis in your mouth. It's no big deal. Yeah.
Mouth if you're lucky.
Yeah. I'm still trying to catch up to the rest of the credits. He's in a bunch of shit. Like I said, go check him out.
Yeah.
And again, I'm still scrolling.
Yeah.
Hey, he's in The Man from U.N.C.L.E. 1966.
Oh, wow. Hey, Perry Mason.
Perry Mason, yeah. Lance Hendrickson, who we talked about previously.
We have.
Pumpkinhead.
Yeah, I was going to say at least one time.
As I was going through his credits, he's in all of the Pumpkinhead sequels, I think, except for the second one. Didn't he become a Pumpkinhead at the end of the first one?
Yeah, because he summoned it, so it was kind of taking on his presence, but it didn't become him.
We
it's
drove
probably flashback scenes
through this tunnel when we were in Los Angeles.
Oh, really?
It is near City Hall. So we went to City Hall for New Year's Eve. They did like a big projection show.
Yeah.
On the side of the building, and I remember driving through this tunnel and being like, "Holy fuck!" Like this is where this whole scene takes place.
Yeah. It's really fucking good too.
Yeah. I want to say it's near the Last Bookstore too, which was really awesome. If you're in Los Angeles, go to the Last Bookstore. It's a really, really cool bookstore. You remember who the fuck we're talking about?
Yeah, Lance Hendrickson.
Lance Hendrickson, yes. Just testing to see if you're paying attention.
Yeah, fuck you.
Excellent job. You're still in. Excellent.
Yeah.
We talked about him before.
Twice, actually.
Yeah. Pumpkinhead and Aliens.
Aliens.
Well, though that was before we probably did Better Known As, because that was like episode 5 or 6, I think.
I thought, yeah, you might be right.
Yeah,
you might be right. But yeah, I mean, we have that bit did come in pretty early, but yeah, it might not have been until episode
we definitely had it for Pumpkinhead. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure he wasn't in Murder, She Wrote. He was in Scream 3. John Milton. He's in the movie Dead Man with Johnny Depp, that weird Western.
Yeah. It's good, but it's not that good.
Yeah, I remember not liking that.
It's got a weird cult following.
Yeah. King Bowser in Super Mario Brothers. Is he the mushroom fucking king? What's her name's dad? Okay.
Yep.
Because I was like, King Bowser, isn't that Dennis Hopper? But he's King Koopa.
Yeah.
Although they're really the same fucking person.
They bastardized the lore.
Yeah.
That shit.
He is in 2 episodes of Tales from the Crypt. He is in possibly the worst episode of the series.
Yeah?
Yeah, the one with Kirk Douglas's son that's not Michael Douglas. Yellow, the one that's set in World War I. There's nothing supernatural or monstery about it.
I might not have seen that one.
It's not good. It's arguably the worst episode of the series.
It's rated 8.1 out of 10. So you might be wrong there, fella.
It's,
but it's IMDb.
Yeah. It's basically I think he's dead now in real life. Well, yeah, in real life. Yeah. Anyway, it's Kirk Douglas's son, I think it's Eric Douglas is his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kirk Douglas is in it too.
He is, because he plays his dad.
And Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah.
How could this be bad?
Eric Douglas plays this World War I soldier, and he's just fucking, he just doesn't want to be there. He's the son of the general.
Yeah.
I think he's just there because of that. His, he has to live up to that.
You just explained his acting career.
Well, yeah. So I think he says to his, it's probably here in the fucking, doesn't want to be in the army anymore. Asks his father for a discharge. His father refuses, but says he will transfer him to the rear if he leads a patrol to the German lines to fix a broken communication line. When he proves himself to be a coward, his father orders a court-martial with penalty of death by firing squad. So, like, yeah, it's just like he wants to get out of the army. He fucking is supposed to, like, lead this mission to, like, you know, get, like, a cushy assignment.
Yeah.
He fucking pussies out. And then, like, he just gets shot at the end of it. And that's the whole thing. Like, there's nothing, like, why is that a Tales from the Crypt
weird.
episode? Yeah. Like I say, it's. I'm sure it's great acted because, like, you know,
the
Kirk
people
Douglas,
in it,
fucking Dan Aykroyd, like,
you would think they would have like like Battlefield Ghosts or something like that, like fucking with him.
Yeah,
like that,
yeah.
like that would tie in nicely.
Nope. That's why I say there's just nothing like.
It's not Tales from the Crypt.
It's not. It just doesn't belong in there. I'm sure if it were anything else, like it'd be great. Like if you could make a movie out of that premise, and I'm sure it'd be like fucking Oscar bait.
Yeah.
But like Tales from the Crypt, like I don't know, man. Anyway, the other one he's in is
we'll talk about it on Cryptcast.
Yeah, exactly. Patreon, $5 a month, folks. The other one he's in is the one with Chop Poker.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Where it's just
that is good.
The two gamblers. And
I mean, it's dumb, but it's
fucking good. At the end, they play Chop Poker where when they lose, they have to chop off like a finger or something.
Yeah.
At the end of the episode, it's Lance Henriksen and the other guy. It's Kevin Teague.
Yep.
They're just like stumps, basically. Like,
yeah, they're torsos with heads.
Yeah.
They're eventually like picking up their cards with their mouths.
Yeah.
Stone motherfucking cold.
Yeah, that is a 90s action movie.
It's
classic.
So 90s.
Yeah. He plays like the head of a biker gang.
Fucking the Boz, man.
Brian Bosworth is an undercover cop who infiltrates the biker gang.
It's so good.
Oh,
it's so good.
Perfection when it comes to 90s action. Like cheesy 90s action, it does not get better than Stone Cold. Yeah.
Fucking perfect.
It is a masterpiece of cheesy 90s action.
I think I said it last week. Black tank top action flick.
Thursday Night Prime is what we refer to those movies as, because HBO back in the like late was it all through the 90s?
Was it made for HBO, or just they bought the rights to it like right up?
Because they used to buy the rights to these like low budget action movies.
Yeah,
and then Thursday nights on HBO, it was called Thursday Night Prime.
Yeah,
and they would show these like shitty, low budget like action movies like with like Lorenzo Lamas and like fucking
Snake Eater.
Bosman. Yeah. Fucking like what's the fucking not Dino De Laurentiis? Oh Christ, what was the fucking producer's name?
Oh Jesus, I couldn't tell you that
right now. Like Tom is somewhere just like sensing a disturbance in the force that I can't remember this.
Oh yeah, the fucking. You guys were telling me about this movie.
Like Hard Ticket to Hawaii.
Yeah.
And fucking oh Christ, I don't remember. Yeah. Anyway, 90s.
Yeah, they look like dog shit.
Yeah, cheesy 90s.
They're basically softcore porn.
That's going to be our other Patreon. If you go to the $10 level, you'll get our 90s cheesy action movie podcast.
Don't tempt me, Frodo.
I want to fucking do that.
I don't have that much time in the week.
We will make time, goddammit.
I've got a family, damn it.
They'll understand.
They barely understand this.
We will move on from Lance Henriksen because there's really not that much else to talk about. He's in fucking Pumpkinhead. Go watch Pumpkinhead.
Pumpkinhead's awesome.
Yeah, he's in the best alien movie, Aliens. Rick Rossovich, he played Ginger's boyfriend. This dude's in a ton of shit. He is like, that guy in like a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
He was in, of course, 57 episodes of the USA 90s classic Pacific Blue.
Fuck yeah.
About bike cops. Boardwalk bike cops.
I'll watch that to this day. I don't give a fuck. I may have seen every episode of that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
In 1996, he was in Murder, She Wrote.
Hat trick.
Yeah. That was like the end of the series, 96. Aside from that, He was in an episode of Mad About You. He's in one of the Gambler movies.
Oh, man. Tequila and Bonetti.
Yeah, he is in Navy SEALs.
Yeah.
Tequila and Bonetti, one episode, 1992.
That was basically like Turner and Hooch, the TV series, but not Turner and Hooch, the TV series. Right? Right? Didn't Turner and Hooch got a TV series?
I think it did, only like recently.
Yeah, but then like Tequila and Bonetti was basically the same fucking thing.
Okay, Cop and a Dog.
Yeah.
Terminator, of course. Streets of Fire, 1984. I just only saw that movie like during the pandemic when I was
think you were telling me about that.
Devouring movies. I fucking loved that movie.
Yeah?
I cannot believe I had not seen it up until that point.
No shit.
I'm like 99% positive the game Final Fight is based on the movie Streets of Fire.
Okay, it might be.
Yeah. It's good. It's cheesy 80s, like awesome. Like basically, like there's Diane Lane plays like this singer. She's like a singer, like like a rock band singer, and like she gets kidnapped by like her boyfriend's like in a gang, and like she gets kidnapped by like a rival gang, and they have to like fight a bunch of dudes to go get her back. Like it's fucking awesome. Like Rick Moranis, I think, is her boyfriend. Like
what?
Yeah.
Where is that available?
Dude, I'm telling you, Streets of Fire. It's like 80s cheese, but it's so fucking good.
Yeah.
A singer who's been kidnapped by a motorcycle gang. That's right. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Michael Pere is her boyfriend. Is her ex-boyfriend.
Fucking
Rick Moranis is the current boyfriend. Yeah. Willem
Dafoe.
Yeah, he's like
the
leader of the rival gang. Bill Paxton's in it. Yeah.
Lee Ving? Are you kidding me? The singer from Fear is in this fucking movie.
Fucking Michael T. Williamson, fucking Bubba from the Forrest Gump movies.
Oh my God.
Well, movie, there's only one of them.
Yeah. Thank God.
And Ed Begley Jr.
I need to see this.
E.G. Daily.
AKA the voice of Tommy Pickles.
Yeah. Dottie from Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rick Rossovich.
Malone or Dottie, a rebel.
First episode, first role, Fantasy Island. 3 episodes. Good for him. We will move on as soon as this closes. There we go. Earl Bowen is probably most well known as playing the therapist in the first 3 Terminator movies, although he has done a shitload of voice work.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. A lot of World of Warcraft voice work. Monkey Island games. He's in like a shitload of those. Metal Gear Solid, Psychonauts, EverQuest 2. He's Colossus in X-Men Legends. Tenchu.
I played the fuck out of Tenchu 2.
I think he's in. Did I go over Tenchu 2? I think he's in it.
No, it would have been. It would have been lower in there.
Daredevil Man Without Fear video game. I do not remember that.
Well, that looks bad.
That does not look good.
I didn't know there was a Daredevil video game.
Yeah, that seems like
2004, so that would have been PS2. Yeah.
Yeah. That's weird. Yeah. Fallout he did a voice in. Call of Duty.
You know, I recently got like on fucking what the hell was it? Epic Games. They gave away a free game every week. A couple of weeks ago, they gave away Fallout 1, Fallout 2, and Fallout Tactics. As legendary as Fallout 1 and 2 are, I guess, for the story and the setup for what that series becomes.
Yeah, Fallout 3 is where it really
they are
up.
nigh unplayable.
Oh, really?
Like, they're fucking... Oh, my God, dude. They're of that era where, like...
I downloaded Tactics.
All of your movement is, like, based on how much, like, one of your stats is. So, like, even just walking around town is, like, a point-and-click adventure. It's so fucking tedious.
Yeah.
Now, I'll give you, like, at the time they came out, games were just like that. That is not for me, dog. Like, I might watch somebody play that through, but I'm not going to do it. Tactics, I might play because I dig a tactics.
Yeah,
game.
I downloaded it. I haven't played it though.
The new Marvel game is a tactics game, right?
Yeah,
Midnight
I'm waiting for
Suns.
that to come down in price. I do want to play that.
I mean, it is brand new.
It's Marvel XCOM, basically.
Yeah.
He was the voice of the Tyrannosaurus in Toy Story 2. He's in the Baldur's Gate games, a couple of them, the first two anyway, I think.
You know what? Midnight Suns might be on sale on Steam right now.
I saw Gigabash just went on. It's still like $30, but
Yeah.
God damn, I want to get that.
Yeah, Gigabash looks fun.
Yeah. Another USA classic, Silk Stockings.
Yeah.
He's in an episode of that.
I keep forgetting that I need to go watch that.
Silk Stockings.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on Hulu.
He voiced Zeus in an episode of Animaniacs, which they did a revival of like a year or two ago, which is actually really fucking funny.
Yeah, I was afraid of it. You know,
Really? Oh no, it's really fucking funny.
Animaniacs is just like it's a point in time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like,
no, there were things I was dying, like laughing out loud at while watching that.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they get all the old voice actors back?
Yeah, it's all the same, like original people. Yeah. Amanda and I watched it. It was really, really good.
Yeah.
Let's see. Empty Net. I want to say this dude was like killing it on like the NBC Saturday night sitcoms for a while, like Empty Nest 227. What do we like?
Naked Gun 33 and a third.
Yeah, he's in the third Naked Gun, which is the lesser of them, of course.
Yeah, obviously.
Golden Palace, which is the Golden Girls spinoff. Golden Girls proper. Family Matters. So he had the TGIF, show there for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, it was like WKRP in Cincinnati was on in 1991. No, that was the reboot.
New. Yeah. You know what blew my mind? Finding out that Family Matters started in like 88.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to watch all those fucking things. Like when they used to actually put like new shows on Friday and Saturday nights, like which they don't do anymore.
Yeah. It was a big part of it. What was it? TGIF?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for a while, like Saturday night was the best TV night, and like now they just don't.
Friday and Saturday nights used to be fucking clutch.
Yeah. He was in an episode of The Wonder Years. He's in an episode of Seinfeld. Matlock. He's also in an episode of Tales from the Crypt. I think I looked this one up, and I think I don't remember it.
Dead right.
No, I do remember this one. This is the one with Demi Moore and Jeffrey Tambor, where he's like the ugly dude, and like she marries him for his money.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he murders the fuck out of her.
Yeah. Yep.
Like hardcore.
Chopper Chicks in Zombie Town, 1989. Also in 1989, Murder, She Wrote.
What the fuck?
Let's see.
Ooh, Star Trek Next Gen.
Yep, Next Generation, 1988. God, that show came out in what, 87?
Next Gen?
Yeah, or 86.
87, I think.
Damn. That's fucking crazy. That show.
Well, it had 7 seasons, and I think it's.
Want to throw up? That show premiered 36 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't feel good, huh?
No, I remember watching it when I was in kindergarten.
I remember trying to watch it. It came out when I was in 2nd grade, and like trying to watch it, and just like I just did not appreciate Star Trek at all until I got older.
Yeah, I mean, like I was born in 85, so I didn't really start watching it until maybe in like 1990.
Oh, that's not good, Warm. Oh, that's
apparently you didn't think it was very good at all.
Cold either, yeah. But it's alcohol, so I'll drink it.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It'll do things to my brain chemistry, so I'll put it in my body. These are both empty. That's a goddamn shame.
Goddamn shame.
Yep.
He's in 4 episodes of Mama's Family. Reverend Lloyd Meacham.
Hell yeah.
He does a voice in G.I. Joe the movie Taurus. I don't remember. Is it Taurus? I don't know.
That says Taurus. Yeah.
He's in an episode of Alf. He's in the movie. Oh, nope. Gung Ho, the TV series. 5 episodes of Who's the Boss.
That show was so bad.
2 episodes of Punky Brewster, 2 episodes of First and 10, 2 episodes of Silver Spoons, 1 episode of Growing Pains, 2 episodes of Remington Steele, 2 episodes of Newhart. This dude was killing it in the 80s. Terminator is over. I am going to kill that. I can full screen this. We are almost done with the Better Known As.
That's right.
To celebrate that, we're just going to move on.
There you go.
He was in Night Court. There we go. And Benson.
I saw a trailer for the new Night Court.
Yeah.
I think it does not look good.
Yeah, I really don't give a shit.
No.
She's supposed to play Harry Anderson's daughter, which all right, cool.
Yeah.
I don't need to see that. Yeah.
Nah.
Anyway, Dick Miller, legendary character actor. We talked about him before in Gremlins. He is Mr. Futterman.
Yeah.
In the Gremlins movies. This dude has been in legendary fucking movies.
Yeah, if you don't know off the bat, he was the guy in the gun store in this movie.
Yes. Yeah, the guy we don't got nothing like that. Just what you see on the walls.
Yeah, just what you see.
He is in a movie we're going to be talking about at some point soon. Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight.
Yeah.
He's in 2 episodes, excuse me, of Deep Space Nine.
Oh, you're just going to skip right over the Weird Science TV series, huh?
He is in 1 episode of the Weird Science TV series.
Thank you, USA.
2 episodes of Batman the Animated Series. He's in the Gremlins movies. He's in the Burbs. He is in a lot of,
He's in a shitload of stuff.
Yeah, you've seen him in a lot of things. What are we? Oh, yeah, we're at 1 hour and 40 minutes. We're going to move on. He's in Chopping Mall, 1986. There you go.
The movie was not good.
No, it is not. Bill Paxton, unfortunately, left us in 2017.
Yep.
Feels like it's been longer than that, though. It's only been 6 years.
And 2017 feels like a million years ago.
That is true. Legendary fucking movies.
Fucking Frailty. Mwah.
Yeah. Aliens. One of his last roles before he died, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. He was in 6 episodes. He was awesome because he was the bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was.
I don't know that I've ever seen him play a bad guy.
Yeah. That's why. It was, something you don't see often. He did it really fucking well.
Good.
What else?
Hatfields and McCoys. That was good.
Oh, I never saw that.
With him and Kevin Costner played Hatfield and McCoy, respectively. Really, really good.
Never saw it. That was like a History Channel show, I believe.
I think you're right. Yeah.
He was on Big Love, the HBO series about Mormons, polygamous Mormons. I forget he was in Club Dread, like a movie with the guys who did Super Troopers. He was like the
I saw that once.
The Jimmy Buffett knockoff character.
Yeah,
it wasn't great.
No, the one guy distracted everybody by giving them multiple orgasms with massage technique. I'm good. I don't need to see that again.
Frailty. Wow, that movie's 22 years old. 2001, U-571. That was in 2000. He was in the Mighty Joe Young remake, 1998. He's in Titanic, 1997.
I forgot he was in Titanic.
Yeah, same here. He's the dude was leading the expedition in the present day.
Yeah.
Twister in 1996. And of course, True Lies, 1994. Plays the fucking dude who's pretending to be like a spy.
Mm-hmm.
I got a small dick. Like that fucking.
Fucking Tombstone.
Tombstone, 1993. Goddamn legend of a movie. He was in an episode of Tales from the Crypt, People Who Live in Brass Hearses. I looked this up. I do not remember this. I remember
what
vaguely the setup.
The fucking first line of this is killing me. A hot-tempered convict with a butter addiction tries to get revenge.
It gets better. With the help of his mentally challenged brother on the ice cream trucker who was responsible for his arrest. Unaware the driver also has a secret too. Like, I remember like an episode about an ice cream truck driver, but I don't like. Other than that, I don't remember much.
Oh, fucking Brad Dourif is in that.
He plays the mentally challenged brother.
Of course he does.
Yeah. That is a power mullet Bill Paxton is rocking right there also. Look at the two of them. Jesus.
Fuck me.
Yeah, I do not remember.
I've probably seen it. Hold on, go back down a little bit. Jesus Christ. Whoever Lainey Kazan is, I thought that was Mickey Rourke.
Yeah, she does look like Mickey Rourke there. Oh, good.
With his fucking
Lord.
chocolate and vanilla hair.
Oh boy, Bill Paxton. I mean, he's in Aliens. He's in the best Predator movie. The second best Predator movie. Sorry,
Second.
Predator 2.
But I'm gonna put Prey ahead of that.
Yeah, that's why it's the second best Predator movie.
Whoa! Predator, Prey, Predator 2.
Predator, Prey, Predator 2, Predator.
Fuck you.
Exactly, yeah.
You're fucking crazy. You smoke too much weed.
Bill Paxton also in Streets of Fire. Let's see. That's really it as far. He's in Stripes, 1981.
Yeah, he's in a lot of stuff, but I mean,
yeah,
you know him.
Yeah.
Fucking Bill Paxton.
Brian Thompson, he's also one of the punks who's with Bill Paxton in the beginning, who gets killed immediately.
Yes.
He's the dude who gets, like, Arnold Schwarzenegger, like, punches through his chest.
Yeah, he grabs his heart.
He's another dude who's like, oh, that guy. He's in a lot of stuff.
He's the fucking Night Slasher in Cobra.
In Cobra, yeah. He's Shao Kahn in Mortal Kombat Annihilation. In the running for worst video game adaptation movie ever. And that's saying something.
You could leave video game out of it.
Yeah. Worst movie ever, yeah.
It's fucking bad.
He was on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. He played two different roles. He was like a vampire, just like without like much makeup.
He was in the Vampire the Masquerade TV show.
Yes, yeah, he does show up here.
So I think we've talked about him before.
Probably.
Did we do? We didn't.
Dragon.
Did we do Mortal Kombat?
Chuck? No, not for this show.
Okay.
He's in an episode of Karen Cisco.
He's in something we watched.
Yeah, I'm going through it now. Like, he was in an episode of VIP.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, he played the judge on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, like this big giant demon.
Yeah. Yeah, Kindred the Embrace. That was that show.
Dragonheart, Deep Space Nine, Weird Science, the TV series. We forgot to mention Bill Paxton is in Weird Science, the movie. One of his best fucking roles. Chet, the older brother. Chet. Looks good. Make one for yourself now.
Fucking douche.
He's in an episode of Walker, Texas Ranger.
What the hell movie did we watch that he was in?
I am looking and like nothing's jumping out at me. It's an episode of Next Generation. Fright Night Part 2.
He was in something just called Werewolf.
Yeah, it was one of the first
series.
shows on Fox. He was in Three Amigos, Cobra, we mentioned. Fucking film classic Cobra.
Fuck yeah.
He was not in anything that we've done before.
This is killing me now.
Unless we went over it.
Did we skip something in the beginning, maybe? No?
I hear Donner snoring.
Yeah, it's funny. Jesus Christ.
No.
I could have swore we talked about him on this fucking show before.
No, apparently we haven't.
Goddamn.
Well, we have now.
Yeah.
Moving on. Who do we have here? William Wisher. The only reason I have him here is because he is way more of a writer than he is an actor. He plays like just one of the cops who gets like immediately murdered in this.
Yeah. But
he has written a shitload of movies. Exorcist, the beginning in 2004. This is when they had like the competing Exorcist movies.
Yeah.
The 13th Warrior, 1999.
I like it.
Judge Dredd,
I fucking love it.
1995. He was one of the writers of Terminator 2. He is also one of the writers of this movie, Terminator, the first movie he is one of the writers on. But as far as his acting, I mean, he's in this, Terminator 2, The Abyss, all James Cameron shit, even his shorts, yeah. Except for that first one. He did that one on his own. Good job for you, Billy Wisher.
Way to go.
Yeah. Lastly, we have Ken Fritz.
Kenny.
He is more of a stuntman, actually, than he is an actor. That's the reason I have him here. One of the movies he was in, Big Trouble in Little China. His first movie, the reason I saved him. The Happy Hooker Goes to Hollywood.
I know we've talked about that before for some fucking reason.
He did stunts for The Happy Hooker Goes to Hollywood.
Can you click on that for me?
Why not?
Who the fuck was in this?
Adam West is in that.
Just limit Adam West.
Adam West.
Jesus.
Dick Miller. That's probably how we got to it.
It could be. Yeah, we might have talked about that on Gremlins.
It might have been, yeah. That's the only way I see how we could have gotten there.
Who directed or wrote it?
Alan Roberts. Who? Nope.
Sex Clinic
Looks like
girls.
titty movies. A lot of titty movies. Hold on. Editor, producer, director.
Karate Cop.
Young Lady Chatterley 2. Young Lady Chatterley. Sex Clinic Girls. Sexpert. Yeah, no.
This is some behind the green door type shit.
Yeah. But that will do it for the better known as segment of the show.
That is it. Holy crap.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is a fucking awesome movie.
There's really nothing to hate about it. If you like action movies, it's a fucking great action movie.
Yeah.
It's a cool sci-fi movie. Elements of horror to it. Great special effects. I mean, I think Stan Winston might have been bogged down a little bit by budget, which is why the Arnold puppet head looked kind of, I don't want to say shoddy because it looked good, but
for 1984, it looks fucking amazing.
It was just fucking painted weird, I think.
Yeah,
it was the big part. It was just like a flat color. But it's fucking good. It's fucking Terminator. How are you going to hate on Terminator?
Yeah.
It's impossible.
Oh boy.
What was that?
Yeah, it just tasted a little weird.
Well, probably because you had all kinds of different beers.
That's probably it.
Yeah, tastes like a Guinness to me.
Yeah. It has been a while since I've had Guinness, so maybe I'm just throwing off.
I've been drinking a shitload of Guinness lately.
Yeah, I really don't even know what else there is to say about this.
I don't think we have to say anything else. It kind of speaks for itself. But moving on, did you see The Pale Blue Eye?
No, I do want to see that. I haven't watched it yet.
Bruh.
It's awesome?
It's fucking good.
Oh, all right. That's the one that's about a young, Edgar Allan Poe, right? Like a detective story type of thing?
Yep.
All right.
So basically, it's a murder mystery that happens at West Point, where Edgar Allan Poe was going to school.
Yeah. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I can get on board with that.
Really good. Christian Bale is in it. And
yeah.
That fucking thing on his nose is so prominent. It's getting worse.
Yeah, do something, man.
Yeah.
Fix it, please, for Christ's sake.
I'm getting distracted. Yeah, that was really good. The menu was fucking great.
Yes, I loved that movie. We just Amanda and I just kind of went to see it on a whim, just because I always enjoy seeing something not that I normally wouldn't see, but that's not like a hype movie.
Yeah.
It's not one of these things
it's
that's
under the radar.
Yeah, exactly.
I think since it hit streaming, it's more.
Yeah.
It's it's getting more traction.
Yeah. But that was really enjoyable.
Yeah. So
made me want a cheeseburger so bad.
Oh my fucking God, it did.
Oh, we got it rated with a party of 1. Thanks,
rated.
babe.
Yeah.
It's our first raid, but we'll take one.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah. It means like if somebody like will start their feed, if they're like going to end, they'll take their viewers and transfer them over to us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. It's so hard to remember if I talked about this on the show yet, but like the night that I watched The Menu, well, I started watching The Menu one night and then fell asleep before it ended. And then I rewatched it. And then after it was done, I then watched The Grand Budapest Hotel.
Okay.
That was fucking awesome.
I haven't seen that, I think, since it first came out. Just because I'm very burned out on Wes Anderson.
I don't watch a lot of Wes Anderson because I'm not like the biggest fan of his style.
Yeah.
But that movie was fucking good.
I gotta rewatch that.
Yeah.
But The Menu, I really like that movie.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, we're figuring a lot of stuff out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had to get a cheeseburger after The Menu.
It was so good. Like I was laying in bed watching it going,
I want a fucking burger.
I really want a fucking burger now. That thing looked delicious. Yeah. Holy shit. The fucking cheese oozed out onto the grill and it kind of like burnt on the...
When she's like fries too, like, you want crinkle cut or regular? I'm like, get the crinkle cut. Like, she got the regular ones. Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of the crinkle cut.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I dig the crinkle cut. Why am I like wrapped up in goddamn wires?
I don't know.
There we go. Much better. Yeah, no, I dig.
I like a shoestring.
Yeah, I generally prefer like a shoestring, but like something about a good crinkle cut fry.
Oh man, like because the shoestrings get a little crispier.
Yeah. See, but there's less of like the soft inside in like a shoestring, which I generally like. I want a more crispy fry.
Yeah.
But sometimes, man, I just want that like the crispy outside and then like the soft inside. Like,
see, for that, I want a steak fry.
All right, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it's just like a mouthfeel thing with the crinkle cut.
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't do as much for me.
I had me some Arby's yesterday, and like they make awesome crinkle cut fries.
Curlies, man.
See, I like the curly fries. I think they're overrated. Everybody goes for the curly fries. I'm telling you, go for the Arby's crinkle cut fry. Fucking awesome.
No,
that's your recommendation for the week.
Well, here's my thing. I don't want to ever go to Arby's.
Oh, good beef and cheddar, man. I got a double beef and cheddar.
Yeah, good? I don't know about good.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The the brisket sandwich they make is really awesome too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like I used to go there not a lot, but like occasionally.
I will put down some low quality beef, man. I'm fucking digging Arby's.
Woof. I don't know. It's just not for me. It's not for me.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of it. I feel like I've watched horror stuff or monstery stuff, and I just can't remember.
I really haven't.
Yeah.
I started playing video games again. I started playing Lords of Wolcen. No, Wolcen, Lords of Mayhem. That's what it is. WOLCEN. It's like a Diablo-esque kind of like ARPG.
All right.
It's pretty good. It's pretty cool because the way the skills are set up, there's like instead of like a skill tree that you start at one spot and just kind of branch off, you start in the center of this wheel, and there's three tiers to the wheel, and you can turn them. So like you start going this way on like, let's say like the magic branch.
All right.
And then you can turn the second wheel so that you go from magic to like melee stuff. And then you can turn the wheel again, like the third outer wheel.
Yeah.
To be like a whole different skill set. So you can go back to like the magic stuff or the ranger stuff or more melee stuff. It's really not like deep, because like Path of Exile is like the deepest skill tree I've ever seen in my fucking life. It's like it zooms out and it's like fucking gigantic.
Yeah.
But it's enough to keep you like different no matter what you make.
I need a game. I'm still like neck deep in Snap right now.
Yeah.
And like I was playing the new God of War, which was awesome. I really liked it.
Ragnarok?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I got to a really tough boss fight. I'm like, let me go fuck around, do something else.
Mm-hmm.
Found another really tough boss fight. Like this was all before Christmas, and like I stopped playing because like I went away for Christmas.
Yeah.
And like when I got back, I'm just like, I have no desire to get back into this right now. Like,
yeah,
anything like I'm gonna have to get good at it again to get any kind of progress from where I am.
Yep.
Which is gonna be like a task on its own. Like I need something I can pick up and play, just like without, like a skill drop off if I don't play it. Like
that's why I still like Vampire Survivors.
Yeah.
Which it's like a bullet hell game, but you are the bullet hell.
Okay.
And like you go around and you pick up different weapons and then you upgrade them through leveling up and shit like that. It's all roguelike basically. But eventually the screen becomes just like full of enemies. So if you don't have like your loadout right or pick up the right weapons or
you're not clearing
up
anything,
yeah. So the way it works is like you have to be in a level for 30 minutes to beat, quote unquote, beat the level.
Yeah.
And then like death shows up and he whoops your ass and then you unlock the next level and shit like that. There are ways to like kind of cheat the system because you can beat death, but you got to have like a shitload of things unlocked and like certain things going on with the game and, certain character with a certain weapon and shit like that. But yeah, that's a fun one. That's like it's mindless. Like I'll throw on a movie and then play this game at the same time, which is one of those ones. But I did start playing BioShock a little while ago.
All right.
And I was digging that. A lot.
Yeah.
I have to get back into it. It's been a couple of weeks since I played it, but I think that's going to be the next thing I want to like get through because I've decided I want to start actually getting through this giant backlog of games that I have.
Yeah.
So I think that's where I'm going to start.
Yeah, like I have not picked up my PlayStation controller since before Christmas.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
I'm not a console guy. I only play on PC.
Yeah, no, I'm much more of a console gamer. Like I don't need everything to be a goddamn challenge. Like
yeah,
sometimes I just want to have fun.
That's why I don't care. Sometimes I'll play a game on easy mode.
Yeah.
This is fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Like I don't need everything to like just be super fucking hard for no reason.
I'm not trying to prove anything to myself or anybody else.
Yeah.
I mean, the only exception is like Diablo-like games. I'll play those on the hardest difficulty I can get them at because that's just the way I like to play those games.
Yeah.
Anything else, I'm either on normal or easy mode because I don't want to do the mental and physical gymnastics involved in playing the game on hard mode.
Yeah, like, I mean, it does feel great when you finally, like, fucking defeat one of these bosses that you're stuck on.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I don't want to be stuck right now. I just want to fucking get through this story. Like, you know?
Yeah. And I understand why people enjoy the grind and the super difficult games. It's not for me.
Yeah.
That's not the way I like to play. So you have that, and I'll have this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll play JRPGs and I'll play, like Diablo and I'll play fucking BioShock. I think I'm playing BioShock on normal mode because I don't need to play on hard because I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Like I'm in it for the story, really. Like I want to get through Cyberpunk. I want to get through I have Gigabash. I want to finish that. I want to start Dead by Daylight. Which
I've never played it.
There really is no like. It's not like a story. You don't play through a campaign or anything, but it looks like a fun fucking game.
Yeah.
So we have that on the Big Dumb Monsters Steam account.
Which, we should set up a community thing at some point.
Yeah,
play some Dead by Daylight. What else?
I don't know. We could definitely set this computer up with Steam.
Yeah.
And,
now that we actually have a computer that can handle all the stuff we want to do.
Fuck yeah. We do. So I think that's going to do it for this episode.
Yeah.
So I'm out of things to talk about for the week.
Yes.
Realistically.
Yeah.
At least anything entertaining. So we will Leave you with the socials.
Which are here somewhere.
They are here. We don't need that list. You want to email us anything? Movie suggestions, beer suggestions. Fuck, I'll take a snack suggestion at this point. Things you like about the show, things you don't like about the show. Whatever. Email us, bigdumbmonsters@gmail.com. If you want to hit us up on Facebook, that is Big Dumb Monsters Pod. We are also on Slasher, the all-horror social media network. Super fun place to be. We are Big Dumb Monsters Podcast.
We are on Instagram at big_dumb_monsters. You can also check out the show, the slideshow version for now anyway. I will figure out how to get these streams up on there somehow on the YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
But we're the Big Dumb Monsters channel, where our handle is just Big Dumb Monsters. Check out our TeePublic store. Get some merch. Get your hands on some of our designs. Twitch. Hey.
Yeah, we're on Twitch.
We're on Twitch. Yeah. Which we are on as we are speaking right now.
Twitch.tv/BigDumbMonsters.
Yes, please. I don't know if you can subscribe to us yet, but
I think we have to have like
a certain number of like days and like streaming hours.
Yeah,
it's
some shit.
We'll get there. When we get there, subscribe to us.
Yeah.
But thanks if you're watching. Thanks for tuning in. If you're listening on the podcast version of this when it comes out, thanks for listening as well.
Yeah, everybody that came in and said hi or whatever. It's all good. Thanks for coming in. If you want to hit us up on Steam, where maybe we'll play some games at some point, it is Big Dumb Monsters. And anywhere you listen to the show, if you can rate and or review or leave comments or do all the things, subscribe to your local
do the things
podcatcher. Yeah, do the things. And so now we will leave you with our weekly words of wisdom. Don't let ghoulies eat your ass.
Never sleep in a deathbed.
That's right. Bye-bye.